Alright, hello everyone, this is Jahangir. So in this tutorial we will learn how to set up Microsoft Edge conversion tracking using Google Tag Manager. Okay, so first of all you have to create a UID tag for your Microsoft Edge. To do that you have to come your Microsoft Edge account, and then as you can see this is one of my demo account. So I just came here and then conversion, and after that UID tag. So from UID tag you will have to create a tag initially. So I already have 3 tags, so it's showing there. So initially you have to create Microsoft tag. Here you will just need to click on create, and then this will enter you on this page. So here you will just type a name, the tag you want to create. For example, I will add demo2, and the same for description, demo2, and then you can select your industry, like on which industry are your business is. So for example, we will select entertainment, and then checkbox this, and then save and continue, save and next, and then install tag yourself, and then next. So as you can see, there is an option for enable consent mode. So this option is for if you want to use consent mode for your Microsoft tag. For example, we do for Google's. So if you want, you can check it, or otherwise skip. Scroll down, the next, and then done. So since I already have an Microsoft tag, I want to create new one. Okay, so this is what I just created. So what we did, we just created a Microsoft tag actually as like a Google tag. So this just a base tag. We will have to install this base tag on our website through GTM. Okay, so to do that we have to just copy the tag ID from here. I'll copy and then go to my GTM. This is my GTM and I'm using a WordPress website. I already have installed this GTM on my website, so I will just create a base tag for the Microsoft tag. So as you can see, I just came on the tag template gallery, and then I will search for Microsoft advertising universal event tracking. So just install this one, and then paste the UID tag you just copied. I will paste it here, and then it will be UID config page view. Scroll down, and then on the trigger you have to set the trigger as initialization or all pages. So I will input the initialization on pages, and then save this one and type a name, for example Bing as base tag, and then save. Okay, we just installed the Bing base tag on our website. So how we can check it? We just use the preview mode, and we will also be using another Chrome extension called UID tag helper. So this extension you will find on Chrome Web Store. I will also input the link on my video description box. So I will be just click on preview to check if it's already installed or not. Okay, alright, so as you can see, if we look at the debug mode, we can see this tag is fired on the initialization stage, and we will also check on the extension. Just turn it off and then refresh the page. Okay, so as you can see, this detect a tag, which is our base tag for Microsoft. So it's indicate that our base tag is installed. You can also see all the additional information with our hits actually that's sending to Microsoft. Okay, to install, to set up conversion like purchase, add to cart, etc., we have to create conversion first in Microsoft as like Google Ads. So we will just come here and then conversion goals, and then we will click on create, and we will select business website, and then manual, next, and from here you can select a category of your conversion. For example, I will create purchase. So if you have to set up other tag like form, submit, or something else, then you can create. So I will set up purchase, and then we'll event, and then next. From here we will select an name actually of the conversion. I will just simply type purchase and select a value. So this is for the value you want to send with your conversion. So since we will use value as dynamically from Google Tag Manager, I will select this one, conversion action value, and we'll keep the default value like 100 USD. Okay, that's fine. So if you don't want to use any value, you can select just don't assign a value, and if you want to use a constant value, you can select this one. So since we will use dynamic value for this conversion, we will select conversion action for value. Okay, and then click on next. If you want to use enhanced conversion, you can select this one, or if you don't want to use enhanced conversion, just select this one. So for now we will keep turn on enhanced conversion. Save next, and then tag. Since I just created this tag, we'll select this tag. It's asking if this tag is already installed on our website. Since we just install this tag on our website, I will keep yes from here, and then save and next, and then next, and on this page we will select manual installation, since we will install this using Google Tag Manager. Then again next. So the event parameter action equals to purchase, we will just keep this one, inline action, and then save and next. Okay, done. So this tag we just created at this moment. Okay, we will go back to GTM, and then open the Microsoft tag again, Microsoft advertising, and we'll paste the conversion UAT tag again, the base tag actually, and from here we will select custom conversion for purchase actually. So define your own action on this one. On this field we will type purchase, and we will keep blank even category level value, since we didn't create any event category or even level or even value. So, and then after that we will came here the currency. So if you want to use a dynamic currency, you have to use it from your detail here, or if you want to use a constant value, you can select you can type the constant value. For example, if you're Euro, then type Euro, and if it's USD, then type USD. So for our case, I will be using dynamic value for this one. So I may already have the value for dynamic. Okay, I'll just select this one. Sorry, this will be currency. Yeah, DLV currency, and then this is the revenue value, the actual transaction value that user will paid. So this we can say it e-commerce value actually, and be ever don't use this value for your conversion value. So, we will use this one for conversion value. Okay, I will be using my conversion value from here, DLBs, like DLV value. Scroll down, and then triggers. So from here, since we are going to set up the purchase event, then we will just select purchase from here. So this is the purchase event on my website that post after the user made any purchase. Okay, I'm going to save this tag and type being as purchase, and then save. Okay, all right. So after that, we can test actually how this actually post or not. To do that, we will just simply click on preview again, continue, and we will make a conversion again. I'm going to make a purchase from here. Okay, so let's make a purchase. So I just made a purchase. Let's debug it on GTM debug mode. So first of all, we can see we have an event on a data layer called purchase, and the being its purchase event is fired. We will also check on the extension what is it showing. Okay, so as we can see, it's all sending 2 hits to Microsoft. So this one is for purchase. We can see how is it sending the event actually. Event action purchase, event revenue, currency, VDD, and then we will also have additional all information actually. Yeah, so everything is showing here. So all the data is here. So now the topic is how we can send some additional information with our conversion, like transaction ID, user data, as well as product data. So let's see how we can do it. Okay, so to send additional information like transaction ID, product data, and etc., we have to use the custom parameter actually on this tag. So as you can see, there is no built-in field to send additional information with conversion. So that's why we will send those data using the custom parameter field. So first of all, for example, we will send the transaction ID. This is one of my blog that I wrote regarding the same topic. I mean, how to set up goals on Microsoft Edge tracking actually. So I will also input this blog in the description box. You can check it out. Okay, so first of all, we will copy the transaction ID from here. Sorry, and then go to this field and then type it here. On the value section, we will send that actual transaction ID from our data layer. So for me, this one is coming from my data layer for the purchase event. I'll select save. And the next one is items actually, I mean the user data. So this is a product data mapping from the GA4 schema to Microsoft schema. We have to use this custom JavaScript to convert this schema from our data layer. So I will just use custom JavaScript variable for this one, custom JavaScript, and then paste the code. And from here I will change it into my items array. So this is my default items array that coming from data layer. So this is in GA4 schema format. And then for this information, if you have data layer in other schema like GA3 or any other schema, you have to type the field name according to this to convert this actually. So this is how Microsoft Edge will get our data, like product ID for ID, product price for price, quantity for quantity, etc. And then we will save it and we'll type like business items. and then save. Okay, so this is in value field, and on the name field we'll keep it items. Alright, now save it. Okay, so this is perfect for now actually. Last time I just made a mistake when I was inputting the value from my transaction. So this will be e-commerce dot value from my data layer. Okay, so this is perfect now. And another topic is enhanced conversion tracking, I mean user data. So how we'll send user data for Microsoft Edge conversion. So actually if we look, there is no several option to send your user data field on this tag actually. So if you want to use enhanced conversion, there is basically two options. One is using the tag using a custom parameter actually, like we did for transaction ID and items, and another is using the same tag but for enhanced. Yeah, so there is an option for enhanced conversion values. So if you want to send enhanced conversion using this tag, you can send it from here actually. You can type the you can select your email address variable from data layer. So for example, I can put this one for email and also phone number. Alright, and then we will select the purchase event again, and I will from the advanced setting we'll add in tag sequence to fire. So first we will be firing the purchase tag, not from here actually. So first we will I will come back again in the purchase tag and advanced settings, tag sequence. So fire after fire tag after the Google Ads purchase fired. From here we will select the enhanced conversion event actually that we created and then save. So this is actually for enhanced conversion. Let's change the name into being as enhanced and then save. Okay, so let's debug it again and see how is it working. I will make the GTM preview again and then made a new purchase. Okay, I just made another test purchase. So on the debug mode we can see there is an purchase event fired, two event actually fired, being its purchase and being its enhanced. So let's check it from the extension. This is maybe the base tag, and this one should be for our event. Yeah, this is for our event purchase, and 38 is my revenue value as you can see, and there's the other information, revenue, currency, and here is also product information that we were sending from our tag actually. You can see product ID, product price, product quantity, product category. and this is the transaction ID we are sending, and this one should be for our enhanced conversion. Yeah, exactly, as you can see, PID. So they are sending our email and phone number in hash format. They actually automatically hashing this user data to send them to Microsoft Edge. So yeah, this is how it's working, how to set up it. So you will find some more information on my this blog. I will keep this blog on the description box. Thanks.